Alright. So this thing is on. I got my camera off because I want to make it easier for this thing to run. Hopefully that helps. I don't know if it's going to be effective or not. We're going to see. Give you an update on what is going on. So you can see another episode is in the vault. I'm going to be talking about shit that I don't normally talk about because I'm having a fucking moment right now. And why not? It's a topic of conversation, so why not fucking talk about it? Makes sense to me, right? Right. So where do I start? Well, how about start with pulling up your video so that you can make sure that you keep an eye on the fucking chat in case people show up. That's a good idea, dude. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Oh man, it's a great song. Let's try. Oh, I gotta update that. You know what? I don't wanna. I don't wanna chance it because if that winds up messing it up, I'm gonna be mad. Come on, open up. Alright, I got it. Finally, holy shit. I thought that was never going to work properly. I might as well start with this that I showed you just a second ago, which is I just put another episode in. What it is about is I have racks of CDs, dude, just sitting around. It's not even a quarter of the collection that I should have. It's not even a quarter. It's goddamn disgusting. The amount of music that I had that I don't have anymore. Over the years of it, of moving, CDs getting scratched up, people stealing them, shit that you don't have to worry about anymore. You will never have the conversation if you're of a certain age. I don't know which one that would be. I guess 30 or older. You don't probably know what it's like to have one of your friends ask you to borrow a fucking album because they can go on Spotify or Pandora or YouTube and just pull this shit on demand right up whenever they want. Like I'm about to do right now. If I wanted to, I could pull up the Clue album that I was just listening to that I haven't. God damn, when did that come out? I did the podcast yesterday and I'm racing all over the place in my mind right now, so I can't really think straight. I didn't even open a tab to share it. I didn't even open a tab to share it. That's how shot I am at this moment in time right now. Not YouTube, stop it. I need a regular tab. Alright, hold on. I'm going to put this in. Professional 2. Wikipedia. We'll just click it because what the fuck, why not? Even though we're not playing it right this second, we'll put the audio on anyway. Make sure this is broadcasted so you can see it. Check this out. I don't know why. This popped into my head. This album popped into my head when I was doing this. And I went and looked through it. I have snippets of it in the episode, which is probably not going to make it to YouTube. So if you're not already subscribed to the podcast platform, you should definitely go out and do that. Anchor.fm, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Castbox. There's no excuse, bro. I'm everywhere. Everywhere on the internet. If you listen to a podcast someplace, you can find this show. No excuse for you. So if it doesn't go up on YouTube, I don't want to hear nobody complaining about how, you can't play it on YouTube. That's not my fault, bro. I don't make the rules, dude. You know what I mean? You can't promote a fucking album that you like anymore. Not allowed. Not allowed to do it. But look at this, dude. All right, excluding it, we'll start from here. I started track 4 on this album, The Professional. Who's next? DMX. Coming for You, Beanie Siegel, and Freeway. Fantastic Four Part 2 might be the best track on the whole fucking album. Getting It, that's alright. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I didn't listen to Cream 2001. What the Beat, damn, that one and the Fantastic Four are up for the 2 best tracks on this album, dude. Ah, shit. Fuck a Bitch. Change the Game. That is a single that was beat to death, dude. No question. Live from the Bridge is good. Alright, look, I didn't go through the whole thing. I probably should have, but it's a fucking killer album, bro. It was released in 2001. 2001. Fuck. So it's like 19 years old, this record, dude. Fuck, man. It's shit like this that I was thinking about. I don't have that album anymore. The only records that I have left over for my original collection is I have the Great Depression, DMX album around here someplace. Year of the Dog allegedly is in this house somewhere.
What is that?
What?
Year of the Dog.
It's a DMX album.
That's somewhere out here.
Yeah, no,
Or in your room.
that's the DVD that's out there. Because there's the 2 discs. There was the CD that had the music on it, and there was a bonus, whatever it is. I had like studio cuts where he's in the studio showing, recording, and making the album. Which apparently he got fucked by Rough Riders when he was on their label. Which that's a whole dark thing, dude. But so many records, bro. I couldn't even. I'll look this up because I'm ridiculous, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find anything good. Albums. Let's see, albums that were released 2000. So we'll go all the way back. I just want to see what some of the generic responses are going to be. All right, come on, dude. Stop it already. Already I can see classic albums up here, dude. In my opinion, for what that's worth, which probably is not much to really many people, but look at this. The original Marshall Mathers LP, Stankonia, Outkast. Come on, dude. We're skipping right over this. Look, there's other albums too. I don't know what Radiohead did, so I can't talk on that, or Coldplay, or U2, or whoever the fuck this is. Madonna. I know people were listening to that. A lot of people had guilty pleasures listening to that Madonna album. Don't lie to me. I know. I seen it. Trying to hide it in your bookshelf. Don't play games. We all know that you're really listening to it, dude. Supreme Clientele, Ghostface. Come on, bro. Just already Perfect Circle. I know they were big at one point. That might have been the start. Who knows? I don't. That D'Angelo record. Country Grammar, Linkin Park, bro. Look at NSYNC out here. That fucking album is everywhere, dude. Green Day, I'm sure that was big. Whitney, like, you can't even, the Beatles, that shit don't count, because of course that's going to sell. Of course that's gonna sell. But look at how many records are actually good. Versus, oh shit, Anarchy, Busta Rhymes. Come on, dude. Are you fucking crazy? The S Club was huge. Pink, big time. Iron Maiden over there in the corner. DJ Quick. Oasis. Fuck, bro. The W. Jesus. Bro, this is almost not right. How do you. And that's just. That's just the generic. That's just the generic responses, bro. I can't imagine if I actually dug deep. Like the MOP Warriors album came out around this time. All right, now let's look at this now. Let's look at the difference between 20 years ago and today. Let's just take a look at the difference. Now, I am not, and I know some of you are going to be shocked by this. You're going to go, you? How is that possible? I have not kept up with what has gone on in music. It's a fucking travesty. It really is. There's the current state that music as a whole is in, and then the coronavirus is coming up a strong second, dude. They butchered the music industry as a whole. I don't care what you listen to, bro. I don't care what you listen to. You cannot tell me that your musical preference did not take a hit in this time that we are living in. It's better for exposure for artists, but it does a lot less for albums, dude. Okay, just going all the way through here. Mac Miller, I know, is a big deal. The Weeknd, same deal, big deal. Ozzy Osbourne, let's just say whether I would like that record or not is irrelevant. The fact that this man 20 years later is still putting out albums deserves something. Fucking Kesha is still around? Holy shit. Who would have figured? The Killers are too? Good for them, I guess. I know their one song, that's it, like everybody else does. No, I'm sure they're alright. I don't know. Weezer? Bro, get the fuck out of here. Buddy Holly was your only fucking hit, dude. And you tried to come back with that holiday shit, and nobody bought that. We all seen what you were doing. Look, you inspired a movement. You inspired a movement, had a bunch of high school girls dressing up like fucking 60s, 70s office receptionists, just painting black eyes on themselves in the bathroom. Oh, that's fucked up. It's funny. Shut up. You know it's funny. I don't condone it. God damn it. It's a good joke. You know what? Lighten up, dude. You need some humor in your life right now. I'm not saying I'm the person that should bring it to you, but you definitely need it. Royce the 5'9". I don't know. I haven't listened to anything he's put out, so I can't comment on that. So far, I don't know who any other of these people are. And I obviously can't put a sentence together. Music to be Murdered By was fucking not my album, dude. I'll just put it down like that. Simple as that. I don't want to go where you're trying to take me. That's all. I get it. I understand. You put out Revival, which was something that apparently was close to you, maybe in an artist standpoint, whatever the fuck it was. It flopped. You put out Kamikaze, which is a fucking great record. I mean, sure, you could be like, oh, well, he's just doing the same shit he's always done. But at least it was less. I mean, he did throw a little bit of the flow bullshit in there. Like, bro, I don't care how many words you can rhyme in a minute, dude. I don't give a fuck. I was alive when Bone Thugs and Harmony came out. You know what I mean? Twista is still a thing. I don't care how many fucking words you can rhyme and how fast you could do it. Say something that's worth me hearing. And then we could talk. Joyner Lucas, I've been bothered with that record. Seems like that would have been a one and done for me. I don't think I want any part of what he's making either, but that's because of the new age. It's because of the new age. I don't know any of these people. Apparently, yeah, what rappers are dropping? Imagine that. I don't know who any of these people are either. I mean, I know Cardi B, I know Drake, I know Migos, and Run the Jewels. But I mean, you know, why? Why? So I guess it's time to get off of music. And I definitely have to go get a drink before I continue to do this. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pull that away. And I'm gonna have to pull something up to play for a moment while I get up and do what I have to do. Hi, Mark Norman on Ari Shafir's podcast. Fuck, dude, what do I do? How does that work? The president is live and right next to it, Oprah Winfrey. That don't make much sense. Jesus, what do I do here, man? I don't know. Fuck, dude. I mean, if I put on music, it's gonna mess my whole shit up, probably. You know what? That's an idea. I'll just do that instead. I'll go over to the lo-fi channel and put this shit on. Let me lower that a little bit so we all don't go deaf. This is the real MVP right here. If this is not streaming on your computer right now, I don't know what you're doing with your life, bro. This is what I do to fucking relax. I listen to this shit. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'm trying to situate myself here, dude. I had to hit the bathroom real quick. I wasn't expecting that, but I had to grab a drink and take my fucking medicine. So give me a second here. Let me plug the music back in. I just don't want anybody stopping in here thinking that I'm just broadcasting this cat's channel.
What time is it? They're closed, right?
I think so. The weekend is overrated. Are they? I don't know. I only heard that one song. No, two songs. I'm lying to you. There's two songs I know from them. The one is the cocaine song. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. That one. And the other one is Hills Have Eyes. Those are the only ones that I know from that dude. That's it. That's all I know. Fuck, man. Well, I mean, I got some life in here. I turned the fucking lights on. It's raining out. Everything sucks for the moment. But, I wrote this in as unusual topics for a reason because I was going to bring up a bunch of shit that I don't normally talk about. Which one being this fucking virus that is happening right now. Like, dude, all I'm thinking about right now is how the fuck am I supposed to go back to regular life, dude? You know what I mean? Like,
Let me have a cigarette. Yeah, just in case if they're open.
sorry, I forgot they were my podcast. I don't know.
Don't you have one in your butt?
No, I don't
No?
think so.
So you
Nope.
don't know if I can touch it or not.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say I don't have a feeling in my butt because you're riding my ass all the time. But that's no good. That's the type of shit that starts fights. You can't do that, especially not right now. Which, bro, you want to talk about? You want to talk about quarantine? Look, I know the hot thing to do right now. No disrespect to Sam Morril.
Oh, I thought you had your thing on.
No, I'll put it on. I keep it off because if I put it on, then because every asshole on the internet, see, now it's on. So you can see masks are being made, dude. I don't know what you're doing with your life, but I keep the camera.
Oh, I thought somebody just asked that.
No, I keep the camera off because when I have it on, because every asshole wants to be a fucking podcaster, streamer now. It crashes. So I don't do it like that. But dude, no disrespect to Taylor Tomlinson or the other guy that I mentioned 2 seconds ago that I can't remember, Sam Morril. No disrespect to either of those people. Okay? They have a show, apparently. I've heard the talk on the street is that they have a show together. Taylor and Sam have a show because they're a new couple and they're recording, I guess, their quarantine situation because they're both in a new relationship and they're stuck together in the house because of what all is going on right now. I gotta tell you, dude, I have been practicing quarantine methodology for a long time now. And I gotta be honest with you, it has the potential to save your relationship, probably. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dude, there's that fucking line again. I'm not doing it. I'm not saying it. I don't know why it does that all the time, but it does. But I know what you're thinking, dude. How the fuck is being stuck in a house with this person that I'm in a relationship with supposed to help my relationship that's going to hurt it? Well, it depends on what your outlook is on the situation. Now, of course, it's going to hurt your relationship if you don't leave that motherfucker alone. Hear me. I'm talking to men and women. Talking to both of you right now. And everybody in between or on other sides, whatever you want to call yourselves. It doesn't matter. You fuck somebody. You fuck somebody. Unless you're banging a toaster, dude, other people's emotions and thoughts and habits are going to creep into it somehow. Right? So, look, dude, this is what we do. If you want to know why I'm in here, working shit out all the time, this is part of the process. Now, I'm not telling you to go start rambling into a microphone and get yourself canceled and, have everybody cut themselves off that you associate yourself with and socialize with on a regular basis. I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling you is to find something that you can do on your own. That's all I'm saying. And if you live in a studio apartment, I can't help you. I don't know why you would move in with somebody in a fucking studio apartment anyway. You're a crazy person. You're a crazy person. Because, dude, here's how it works. Jen, when she's not sewing or drawing some shit, she's visual. So she's got to be watching television, whatever. While she's doing that, if I'm not in here recording or editing something, I'll have my fucking headphones in, listening to music or podcast, whatever. But majority of the time, I'm in this room and I'm working on shit. That's so she could be out there watching whatever gay shit that she likes because she watches some horrible fucking shows, dude. And we can have an argument later about what's good and what's not good. But I gotta tell you, dude, some of the shit that she watches is just fucking rough, bro. It reminds me every once in a while, I'm reminded that the person that I live with has a vagina. Oh, you can't say that anymore. You can't say that anymore. That's not very feminist of you. That's not very trans awareness of you to say that. Well, get the fuck over it. She has one and that's what it is. That's what it's called. I didn't make up the fucking word, and whatever you want to identify is your business. We're not talking about you right now. Please sit your fucking ass down and raise your hand next time before you want to talk. The conversation is not always about you, god damn it. Relax. We're all friends here because this is not a safe space. But she watches some wild shit that reminds me once in a while, like, okay, I'm dealing with, I guess there are stereotypes in relationships. Or maybe I'm just a stereotypical person. I'm an action guy. I like action movies. I like mystery shit, right? That's what I'm about. I enjoy that. I like a good thriller. That's what I like. She likes everything that I don't. She'll watch some shit that will give me nightmares like I'm 5 years old for a week, dude. Sci-fi, horror shit, and really bad romantic and like fairy tale bullshit she watches and anime. Which I'm not knocking her for the anime. Don't get excited, but I mean, you seen one, you seen them all, man. I know you can say that about everything, and I just did. So you can say that about everything that I watch. You seen one, you seen them all. I know. Leave me alone, okay? I just watched 3 seasons of Jeopardy over the last week and enjoyed every second of it. And that is the most basic bitch as far as let's see if that helps. Are we back up? Okay. That's really far behind, but hopefully everybody is back and we're all here. We're queer. Get used to it. Oh, I got lost in what I was saying now. I don't. Oh, yeah, bad shows, dude. She watches horrible shit, but I have to give her that. I have to let her not let her do that. I have to let her do it in peace, right? Like, if she wants to watch her terrible show, I need to shut the fuck up. Don't be chiming in front of the peanut gallery about how that's gay and this is stupid and this don't even make any sense. How come you're making a big deal about people that are falling in love and they're all romantic and everybody's fucking each other every 5 fucking minutes, but I make a move and that's the end of me, right? It's wild, dude. It's wild. At least when I watch people murder other people, I'm like, oh, it's a good thing that doesn't happen in day-to-day life, or that it's, you know, possible for me to whatever. Forget it. Abandon shit. It's over. Anyway, you have to give them a space. That's all it is, dude. Whoever you're living with, give them space, dude. Let them do whatever they need to do, and they need to look around the house every once in a while and forget that you're there, even if you are. And I know what you're thinking. I don't want this person to forget I'm around, because then what if they go hunting around looking for somebody else? Well, then you got problems already, and that's not going to matter. But it's good to give the illusion that you're not there, even when you are. Like me, my dumb mouth is always running in here, so the illusion don't really do that much. But I guess just the fact that she can look around and not see me in a room has to make her feel a little bit better. And I gotta be honest with you, it works both ways, right? Sometimes you just don't want to be bothered. You want to just watch whatever you want to watch, and that's it. But you got to do that. It's the only way that you're going to be able to save your life in quarantine right now. While the rookies are playing board games together, the professionals already have schedules carved out. We're not fucking around. Now, I know some of you probably need that in your life. You need the connection of board games and all that nonsense. If I look at a fucking game of Monopoly right now, the only thing I'm going to think about is how come I had to be stuck here doing this. I would much rather be anywhere than to be sitting in here doing this right now. Imagine the corona will be normal like the flu or the cold. It will be a part of life, and the body will become stronger against it over time. I had to look that up, an Omni mask, and see what that is. Because, oh shit. I mean, I'll call her back in here when she comes back, and she could take a look at it. I don't know if she'll have the shit that she needs, but I mean, I'm sure she could do something that was probably the least helpful answer anybody's ever given for anything. But, you know, that's like what you're going to do. I mean, I've heard the same thing, that the coronavirus eventually going to just be a seasonal thing that we all have to go through, like the flu or the cold. And maybe it's just scarier right now because we don't know who actually has it. Dude, this could have been around forever and nobody knew shit. And we're just finding out now for some reason. It's very possible. But dude, after this is over, like me and Jen have already had conversations about this. Like we're not just gonna stop wearing masks now. I mean, we've always been really, really conservative with what we do. You know, I carry around hand sanitizer on my keys, rather, everywhere that I go. Anytime.
Exxon's an asshole.
Why, they closed just as you walked up there?
Fucking, I get there, they're holding the door shut.
Uh,
And then he locks it and walks away, you know, like, I'm like, and then he turns off his lights. I'm like, you know, like, what the fuck? I just seen 4 cars parked in there.
probably
You know, they
getting,
were getting served, you know.
whatever.
So I asked Kyle, I was like, you home or, you know, work? He said, home. I said, can you do me a big favor?
Get that motherfucker a mask then.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing mine, and yeah.
shit. Oh, can you do? Hold on. Let me pull it back up.
What, somebody asked?
If you can make one of these things.
What is it?
I don't. Hold on. I'm getting it.
Oh, one of those.
One of
skulls,
these
or the
Omni
Japanese. Yeah.
Omni mask. If you could do, I guess one like this. I don't know what does that mean.
What does the person want the whole thing,
I don't know. But I'm saying we gotta figure that out.
or kind of like how I did this? The
Yeah, like is the mask painted on, or you mean like a whole actual mask deal? That's the question.
Because I can sculpt shit. I can bring in the tiki.
Yeah. She's grabbing something. Alright, I don't know where it is, but when she finds it, she'll bring it in. Oh yeah, that thing. That's what, cardboard?
Cardboard and caulk and paint and tinfoil. That's for this, but I did mine cheap, and hot glue.
So you can check that out. It was being used as a cat bed, but
Yeah.
she's fat as fuck, so
Yeah,
she
she
really
don't fit in
don't.
it anymore. You can see from and it's made out of boxes.
And I think
Sorry,
you got
my
a
stocking
bra.
hose is in there.
Yeah, whatever that is.
That's my ripped up gothic thing. There's a box I just. And my cat broke this. I made a net thing out of yarn.
You need
support her
bungee
fat
cords
ass.
to bring that fat bitch up.
What?
I said you need bungee cords to hold that fat bitch up.
No, she broke the fucking bungee cord. Or the. So which one? Have the person, give you details.
Well, this is delayed, so you got to give it some time. I don't know how long in between. There's definitely a few minute delay. Cause see, look, it's only right there. So this is gonna take a minute for it to catch up.
Come on, asshole. Tell me yes or no. You're listening, asshole.
Yeah, but isn't
know who
every
you
place
talk to.
closed right now?
No. Why was still open? Why was open until 8?
I didn't know that.
But if I walk now, if I, walk with a fucking little run to it, I can make it there. If I can make it to you in 15 minutes to Stop and Shop,
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for it because then it's just gonna be dead air. So I'm just gonna continue my conversation, and if it comes back around, it comes back around. But so this shit is going to be like the flu is every year, right? We're gonna be wearing our masks all the time. I always got hand sanitizer on my keys. I don't go crazy with it. Like, I don't put it on after I touch every single fucking thing. Obviously, anytime you touch meat of any kind, you gotta sterilize, if not wash your hands. And then I wash them when I get home before I put everything away. Which, I mean, maybe is defeating the purpose. But, dude, I can't have a mental breakdown about what if somebody coughed in their hand and touched this. Then I'm never going anywhere and I'm never doing anything. There are people right now that are working in food stores, for all you people that are getting your orders done online. Those people are walking around without masks and gloves, touching your shit. So you're not really everybody to be done with this nonsense. Well, bro, I can't say I argue with you. When I grow up and get married, I'm living alone. But dude, I met a couple people out in one of the Carolinas who were married, and it turns out they figured out through process of elimination that they couldn't live together. They had to live separately from each other because it wasn't going to work. No matter what, it always came back to an argument or a fight about something. So they didn't split up. They stayed together. They just live in separate houses. I mean, they hang, they work, they own a hotel together. But outside of that, at night they go home and they got their house to themselves. Some people need that, dude. I know this is Jen's apartment I'm living in right now. Don't get it twisted. I know that. You look around, her shit's everywhere, bro. I don't belong in here, but I don't have a choice. So I'm here. If I could, I would be by myself. But that's just easier way for me to live too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind. Well, I mean now especially if you need a reason to be away from people, this is a great time for you because this is a good reason to be away from people. But
Some of the Wawas are open 24/7, and there's the one Wawa that closes at 10. They don't close at 9.
oh shit,
I guess because their gas station,
maybe
like a big,
big chain. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to charge my phone and then I'm walking.
All right. That's fucking crazy, but all right. I guess I'm not gonna argue. Dude, I don't know, man. If
Because
the,
I called Kadira,
ugh,
she didn't answer, so that's why I text Kyle.
and I'm not surprised, but whatever.
Yeah, I know.
It is what it is. Phone only seems to work when motherfuckers want some shit. But that's alright. And then everybody wonders why. Why are you such a dick to everybody, dude? Why are you so confrontational? Why do you never like smile? I never see you. You always look like you're in a bad mood. I smile all the time. I enjoy myself on a regular basis. I spend majority of my time watching shit that I laugh at. I have a good time. But I don't like letting people in, dude. It's not something I'm about. I'm not into it. Because every time you do that, you get fucked over. And I know it's not everybody, but it's enough. So there's that. Moving on, because well, the last thing I say on the corona bullshit is simply this, dude. I can't have a heart attack every time I go to the fucking store. That somebody that has it touch something and now I'm gonna get it. You could do that with everything. Okay, somebody could have scratched their twat and has a fucking HPV outbreak and now they're touching the pretzels in the frozen section. Who the fuck knows, dude? These things, hopefully it doesn't happen. I'm not condoning it. It's horrific and it's scary, but it's life, dude. This is what it is. You have to take risks as a human being. It's what we do. And I know most people are probably more freaked out because they don't think about shit like that on a regular basis the way that I do or Jen does. Because we think about this shit all the time. We do what we can to protect ourselves. But, I mean, that shit only goes so far. Just a mouthpiece. Okay. Just a mouthpiece. She didn't hear me. Hold on, I'm gonna mute it so I don't yell at you.
Like the clown.
The
Painted. Or,
yeah.
Yeah, probably could.
Well, we can figure that shit out. But see,
Well, they
just
seem, they part of my talent.
Yeah,
So-
just send over whatever you want, whatever design you want it to look like.
'Cause this was
Send a picture of that, and she could do it.
Because this was going to be Oogie Boogie, but then I ran out of clay.
Yeah, I think you showed that, but that don't really.
Yeah, but this was,
That's
the
why.
head for it.
Yeah.
Because it was going to be, big Oogie. I kept it because, maybe I'll finish it this year before Halloween. And maybe get the shading right so it doesn't look like he shit himself.
Yeah.
So just, have them pick out which one they like or give me a couple different ones, that they really like. And, I'll do a mock up and then, like a demo one.
Yeah. That works. So there you go. Just send over the picture and we'll figure it out from there. Done deal. But now, yeah, don't have a heart attack doing regular shit. Okay, that's that. We're going to move on to the second thing, which is tied into the first thing. Did you see the guy about the thing that I asked you about? But, the election goes hand in hand with the coronavirus because it's another thing that people make a bigger deal about smaller shit than they need to. It's a serious thing. Don't get me wrong. But the idea that if your team doesn't make it into the fucking Super Bowl, life is over is ridiculous. They all play for the same league, stupid. You do realize that, right? There's a reason why politicians say you're lucky if you can get minor things accomplished. Because there are greater interests in this country. And it's not even a conspiracy theory. It's a fucking fact. Because if it wasn't a fact that there were stronger interests out there, then we wouldn't be still dicking around with oil as heavily as we are. We wouldn't have exported 97% of the medication that comes to this country for it to be exported or made and exported back to us from China or any other fucking country for that matter. We wouldn't be doing shit like that. But because they don't want to pay motherfuckers. Look, Hoffa got whacked for a reason, bro. These people were not having it. They were not having it. They're like, dude, we paid you. And I'm summing it up. All wrong, probably. But whatever. That's what it is. We agreed on a fucking price. Now you want to start running your mouth about it? You can get on Clinton's hit list, bro. That's what you could do. And they fucking whacked him. And nobody ever found him. Nobody ever found him. It's 2020. I can send a dick picture and send it to Tokyo, but nobody can tell me where Jimmy Hoffa is. Don't fuck with these people, bro. They're not playing games. But look, this fucking Biden guy is out of his head, dude. People look at me and say that I'm fucked up. This guy is fucked up. He should be in a chair. He should do a John Mulaney. He should be sitting in a chair in a sweater with a sleeve of saltines on his fucking lap, watching reruns of the Andy Griffith show. That's what he should be fucking doing, dude. You don't have no business running for president, and neither do I, because I can't say things properly. And I don't want to be president. You gotta be mentally mind fucked if you want to be the president of anywhere. Never mind America, dude. You have to be out of your fucking head. Are you crazy? If I pulled you out of your house right now and I pointed to 25 people in the street and I said, those 25 people over there are now your responsibility. Enforce laws, environmental protection, protect them from each other and themselves, but you still have to let them have the freedom to do what they want to do, go where they want to go, and be fair at the same time to all 25 people at once. You have to be fair to all of them, or everybody's gonna hate your guts and they're gonna want to drink your blood, dude. That's what you're doing, magnifying it by 1,000 by running a country. It's insane. You should get a CAT scan before you're allowed to be the fucking president, dude. Anybody that wants to be the president is a mental fucking illness. But this guy is not in good shape, this Joe Biden character. He's not in good shape, dude. He's not. He's too fucking old. He can't do it. Stop hanging on to the Obama years because the vagina that you wanted to get in the fucking office didn't get in. She's a fucking warmongering psychopath. Enough already, dude. Are you out of your mind? She's the wrong bet, bro. And Trump people, don't get excited because I'm about to look at you next. So don't get your fucking hopes up. I'm not on your team either. Biden is a joke. All the Clintons are psychopaths. And the Trump people, you elect a fucking reality television star to be the president of a country, and then you wonder why everything's fucked up, dude. Like, what the fuck? You need a balance. I respect your logic of thinking. You said we need somebody outside the box to come into this thing and give us some real deal human solutions. Not a fucking political drone who's going to go in there and toe their party line and do all that bullshit. That's not who Donald Trump is. That's not who Hillary Clinton is. It's not in their DNA. That's not who they are. And you can't change that because you want it to be true. It's never going to work, dude. Never. Now, I think this guy probably fucked some shit up with this corona thing, dude. Probably. I don't know. I don't love a lot of things that this dude has done, or any of them for that matter. But if the guy does something right, he should get the credit where he deserves it. Not only when he does bad shit, but when he does good shit too, he deserves to get some goddamn credit. And people don't like to give it to him. So that's not fair at the same time. But dude, you need to stop this nonsense. The both of yous. All three of yous, as a matter of fact. I'm looking at all of yous right now because I want to treat you like children. You gotta stop this nonsense of arguing with each other because your team is better. No, your team sucks, and your team sucks. Now everybody shut the fuck up, pull up your big boy and big girl pants because we gotta solve fucking problems right now. We have, as of, I think earlier, fucking, let's look up current events, let's see. Current events, everything coronavirus. Wow, really? Let's try current events today. Breaking news headlines. I'm not going to CNN, dude. It's not happening. Everything is fucked. Like, this is shot. I don't even know where to go for the news, dude. I don't even know where to go for the news, dude. I think he did drop out. I read that somewhere. I was trying to double check and make sure. If he did, that's shot. Should come right up. Yep. Are you fucking you know what, dude? I don't want to see this fucking guy ever again. I don't want to see him ever again. Baltimore's Mary as gangs to stop killing each other. So there would be room for the corona. Who the fuck is that? I guess that's the gang leader. Which we'll get to that in a second. I don't want to see this Bernie Sanders fucking guy anymore, dude. I'm calling you out as well. You pissed me off last time when you kissed Hillary's ass. I know you're doing your job. You're playing the fucking game. You're doing what you have to do to survive. You have to sell your soul to be in the political climate. What the fuck you want to do there, dude? And now you're clearing a way for a man that can't put a sentence together. You do realize that. You do realize that. This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing, dude. I don't even think that guy didn't even have the fucking answers, bro. There was no way they were going to let him do everything that he wanted to do. No way. And I'm not even saying that he was right in wanting to do it. I don't know about it well enough. I don't want to see this fucking guy's face no more. He's a pussy, dude. Stop it. Stop it. Get the fuck out of here with your decrepit ass, bro. Go back to the balcony where you belong, motherfucker. No, it's like, dude, I get it. I get it, but this is unexcusable. Whatever the fucking word is. This dude can't complete. You just handed Trump the fucking election. That's what you just did. If he manages to get to the next election, who the fuck knows? Because I don't know who else is running anywhere, dude. So I'm not voting again. Simple as that. It's Tulsi Gabbard or it's nobody. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking Tales from the Hood looking like motherfucker. Want to fight me? Fight these tears. That's real shit. You don't know about that. Even mumble rapping fucking retards and say some real shit, dude.
This morning, Mayor Jack Young declared a state of emergency. WJZ investigator Mike Halgren has the latest.
The number of cases across the state continued to rise, with 10 in Baltimore County, 8 in Howard County, and now 5 in Baltimore City, which has declared a state of emergency.
Baltimore.
I've signed a declaration for a local state of emergency. My order takes effect at 12:01 p.m. today.
At an outdoor press conference, city officials said the cases in Baltimore include 1 patient in their 60s, another in their 70s, and 3 in their 20s. There was social distancing at the Board of Estimates meeting this morning at City Hall.
All cases are noted to be
Bro.
in good to stable condition.
That's not social distancing, guy. That's not even close to where you're supposed to be. Sitting 1 seat over is not going to do dick for you. You're just telling the germs to just, you know what? I'm going to lean over in my chair a little bit to the left. How about you do this? Just reach your arm a little bit further around if you're going to grab my titty, okay? That's all that is.
At this time, it's important to note that the city's response is focused on community mitigation.
The city is also ramping up food distribution to the elderly and children.
I am confident that we will meet the critical need of ensuring no child in Baltimore will go hungry in the days and weeks ahead.
They said there's a shortage of tests here. That's a problem statewide and nationwide.
No
As
shit.
of today, there is a limited number of tests of the following. Not everyone needs to be tested, nor is there availability for
All right, we get it, man. My governor has been on television every fucking day saying the same thing. If you're not sick, you're not getting a fucking test. And in the same breath saying, well, it's possible that you could be asymptomatic where you can have it and not know that you have it. So just sit in your fucking house and hope it don't come and get you. Because we're not getting you more tests, dude. And by the way, we're still not locking Lakewood down because the Jews can do whatever the fuck they want. So you're basically telling everybody. And if you think, oh, that's racist, man, how could you say some shit like that? Hold my beer, bitch. You're going to see. You're going to see. Watch it. Watch it now. Watch it now, dude. You gonna see it? You gonna learn today? Look at this crazy shit. Look at this crazy shit, dude. Look at the population. 2017, dude. 102,682 fucking people. Lakewood school bus probe finds food delivery. Prosecutor says. And no, it's not safe, to answer your fucking question. Lakewood's not safe. This is a horrendous place full of horrific people. Investigation over several days has found buses are delivering food and nothing more. School buses picking up children, taking them to school, have been found delivering food. Okay. Oh, yeah, by the way, that reminds me. All you fucking idiots that think that because the cops are not pursuing anything that is under a felony, I want to let you idiots know that the DA office is still in attendance, you fucking morons. So don't get any cute ideas, dude. Don't get any fucking cute ideas, dude. I'm trying to find people have been bitching for Lakewood to be locked up. Let's see. Well, measles was last year. That's old hat. But I knew we were fucked when that happened, dude. I don't care about spelling right now. Yeah, here you go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this dumb fucking shit, dude. Look at this dumb shit, dude. Hey, Washington Post, suck my dick, bitch. How about that? Fuck out of here. How about that? For subscribing to your newsletter, you can kiss my fucking dick, bitch. That's what you could do. Fuck out of here. Look, dude, what are we doing, man? Like, bro, I would love to pull these people aside and be like, yo, whatever your beliefs are, dude, you gotta risk everybody? Lakewood authorities sending students home and said they will prosecute violators of state orders during the outbreak. All right, ordered all schools to close, outbreak of coronavirus. Still students in Lakewood Jewish school. Of course. Like, these motherfuckers don't care, dude. And that's not the only time members of the community allegedly violated state's new orders connecting the coronavirus outbreak this week. At least 2 summonses have been issued from the department. 17 calls since Tuesday of people gathering 50 or more. Like, dude, they don't give a fuck, bro. They don't care about anybody else. I want to do my favorite thing. Fuck everybody else that lives in this state. It's all about me. Because I want to play dress up and I want to go celebrate God right now. I don't have time for washing my hands. You understand? I don't have time to do all of that. It's fucking stupid, dude. You know, virus bullshit, bro. This is why we're in this position. By the way, if you were wondering, this is why. Because stupid people and their religious beliefs or their regular beliefs or their political leanings, this is what puts us in situations like this. Because people are fucking dumb, including me. Including me. I'm a fucking moron. Mouth breathing moron, and I don't know shit. And I'm just as much at fault as everybody else. Outside of the corona, what was your other topics? Fuck, dude. I don't remember. Let me look on my YouTube thing. Well, yeah, the Joe Rogan thing was about politics, which the only thing I wanted to mention about that was I don't know about you, but when I put Joe Rogan's fucking podcast on, I don't say to myself, I wonder who Joe Rogan is going to vote for this year. So let me go listen to his podcast and get his hot take on everything. No, I make my own mind up. I listen to the dude because he talks to interesting people and he has interesting conversations. I don't give a shit about who he's voting for at all. Couldn't care less. Doesn't influence me whatsoever. Now, I've gotten some useful information out of his show from listening to candidates talk. You know, Andrew Yang, Tulsi Gabbard, Bernie Sanders. I don't know where all the Republicans are at, but those bitches are probably too scared to show the fuck up. That's probably why. I don't know, though. I can't say for sure. But he was like, dude, the fact that anybody is even taking what I say and having that have an influence on their vote is insane to me. But that is insane. But people are insane, dude. That's what they do. They do shit that don't make sense. They do shit that don't make sense, bro. But what can you do? That's life, dude. You know, there's not really a whole lot you could do about it. But I mean, I guess other topics. The podcast I did, I told you about already. Digging through the CD rack. I mean, just off the top of my head, who was in there? Busta Rhymes, Big Bang Theory, Spice One, 187. He wrote shit. Couple of Twisted albums. The second Twisted EP, Freak Show. Most Tasteless is long gone. I don't know where the fuck that's at. Monoxide solo record. Madrox solo record has disappeared someplace. Cypress Hill Skull of Skull and Bones I got somewhere around here. And then I got a bunch of mixtapes. The rest of the shit I can't remember. But, you know. So that's what it is, man. I did that. And I found a bunch of CDs that had trashy beats that I made from like 2010 to 2012. I think I fucked with that program for like a solid 2 years on and off. And I didn't sit down and go, I'm going to make something masterful today. It wasn't, I was trying to make something that sounded cool, honestly. That's all. I know as soon as I hit that program, I knew that being a sound guy was not the thing that I was going to do because I don't have an ear for it at all. Is for making it. Once it's made, I can tell you like this sounds off or that sounds all right, but that's it. I can't do any good for you outside of that. Which I mean, there's a bunch of them. There's like 6 CDs, but I mean, I have a hard drive that has FL Studio on it with all the raw project materials, drops. Basically, what you hear in the podcast right now as we sit here on April 8th, which you are. Let's see what's the next episode that's gonna come out because I don't even know. And I made this shit. I don't even know what the next one is gonna be. Alright, Clerks, technically. But I'm looking over the next episode past that, which is the clean episode. That's exciting. Now I don't remember why did I bring this up. Oh yeah. Because what you hear in the podcast right now, which did I do one? I don't know. You know what? Let me check. I don't know if I put an intro to this new one that's coming out or not. I'm gonna check real fast. I should still have it on the computer. I don't think I deleted it yet. Nope, I did. But I should have the YouTube video still in the new episodes. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Okay. So basically, what you're hearing in the podcast right now is what I used to do. And I don't know who enjoys it, who thinks that's stupid, who thinks that's great. I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks. To be quite honest with you, I don't give a shit. I think it's a fun thing to do to find movie clips, show clips, things. It can't be just anything. This is where we got to start, dude. It can't be just anything. It has to be something that stands out to me. Like when I hear it, there has to be a moment in when the line is being delivered where I'm like, I'm using that. I don't know what for yet. I don't know what it's going to sound like yet, but I'm going to use that. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, I think it's great because you're basically, all I'm doing is just adding a music bed into it, even though there might already be one. But I'm just like, if it's some sad shit, then I'm going to throw some sad music to it. Well, let me see. I don't know what has come out and what hasn't. Like, all this shit is all new. So, this is really... You know what? I'm gonna go to my own YouTube channel for a moment. I know that's corny, but just trying to prove a point here, dude. Which we'll know what that is when we get there. Because if this was a podcast, I would have turned it off and scrapped it already. There's no way I would let this slip. I would have to take it out back and shoot it. Okay, yeah, there you go. I used the one from last week. Oh, cool. You mean the one that has... I was about to say it doesn't have a title or anything. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Go over here. I'll share it so you can see what I'm talking about. I could try to break down my thought process behind this. Check the thumbnail, dude. You don't gotta like me. I know you wish that you did, but you don't. And for that, you're slipping, dude. That's all I gotta tell you. Is you're slipping in the world, and you need to get the fresh shit, dude. I'll give it a second.
Hi. You didn't get it. You were never gonna get it.
Hold on. Now I'm paranoid. I gotta make sure that the sound is picking up because I can't hear it when it's playing, so I don't know if you can hear it or not.
They dangle these things in front of you. They tell you got a chance, but I'm sorry, it's a lie. Because they had already made up their mind and they knew what they were going to do before you walked in the door. You made a mistake, and they are never forgetting it. As far as they're concerned, your mistake is just, that's who you are.
See, now, look, I know you can say the music doesn't match. It doesn't match what he's talking about. No, it does kind of, though. If you listen to it closely, it's not overly excited. The music isn't. It's just kind of, it's rolling in there with them. There's a flow to it. It probably doesn't make any sense at all. You're like, bro, you're trying to artsy fartsy me right now, dude. You're just doing something that don't make no sense, and you're trying to put explanation to it. You might be right, but I like it, and I think it sounds cool. So there that is.
And it's all you are. And I'm not just talking about the scholarship here. I'm talking about everything. I mean, they'll smile at you, they'll pat you on the head, but they are never, ever letting you in. But listen, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, because you don't need them.
Nope.
I mean, they're not going to give it to you. So what?
Fuck
You're
them.
going to take it. You're going to do whatever it takes.
All right. Is it back on now? Jesus Christ. It's not, the music isn't connected.
They're on the 35th floor. You're going to be on the 50th floor. You're going to be looking down on them. And the higher you rise, the more they're going to hate you. Good. Rub their noses in it. You make them suffer. Because you don't matter all that much to them. So what? Screw them. Remember, the winner takes it all.
I gotta go get my bus.
You understand what I'm trying to tell you, right?
Yes. I think I do.
All right, go get her.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
And look, dude, I'll pull up one other one. I'll pull up the one that I've been working on. This is a little bit different. Because there's also, I like to do this shit too. But I used to do this with cassette tapes, dude. I had a CD cassette player, and the TV that my mom had in her room had a DVD player in the television built into it. So I could put a DVD in there, put a tape in the tape deck, record a movie or a show clip off of that, stop the tape, put in a CD, find a breath of air in an instrumental, and then mix the two things up together. The beat for Harlem Streets goes really well with the right scenes from Cops, dude. I don't know which one I would tell you, but I don't know what one it was. It was a compilation of sorts. Hold on. Well, I just clicked on the wrong thing. I just realized I don't have it up yet. The one that I've been working on, I forgot to fucking make it a YouTube video. Couldn't think of it. So we're definitely not going to pick that one. You know what? Maybe this one I could do. Dude, I've been cutting up so much shit. I don't remember which ones go to what. Yeah, here you go. This is a good example. Yeah. Have and have.
Yeah, because I fucked up and I flipped over the pattern.
Yeah.
So, because this was supposed to go in front,
Mm.
but then, I have another pattern that was like this. So I was like, you know what? It would kind of look cool,
Yeah.
because you see the black on this side and the black in the front and the two whites on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Because, look, you want a different design, but still black and white and gray.
Yeah.
And this is your size. I was gonna have you try it on, but then I was
It's got
yeah,
pins
but
in it. It's trying to kill me.
it has one pin in it. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, this is the hazard, of living with fucking somebody that sews. They use you as a pin cushion.
Yeah, you do.
I don't use you as a pin cushion.
How does it? What are you doing?
Oh, I thought you were trying to see the camera.
No, I can turn it on whenever. See? Just
That one.
don't stab me in the eye. I like to see things.
It's right here. The needle. It would get you in your jugular.
So you could even do half a design on this side and leave this side.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, remember the one I was going to do? The Dark Vader, not Dark Vader. Ninja Turtles, Shredder.
Yeah, you could do that with this, I think.
Yeah.
Which I had to look that fucking asshole up.
Oh yeah, so I can have a reference on what his mask would look like because I just drew lines.
There you go.
Oh, that's kind of like my mask.
That's the old one.
I know, but the shape of it, it's kind of like his.
I don't know where the movie. That's the movie guy.
Yeah, that Well, I remembered that he had a line here and then little lines on the sides.
That's I think from the first one. That's the second one. I don't know. I'll look it through it if I can find the right one. I'll send it.
Or it might be the new Shrek.
I don't know.
The one with the weird Teenage Mutant Turtles.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Because I got great material.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it.
You see how it looks different?
Yeah.
On this side.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a DC logo.
Kind of. I mean, it's good either way. This side is more. I don't know.
Stuffy?
No, it's a little bit, but.
Because this is 100% cotton.
I mean, either way is good though. It doesn't really feel too much different.
And this one is made a lot better than my other shirt.
Okay, I gotta do a test. There's a reason why I was quiet. I gotta do a test quickly. Okay, you can hear that. Just making sure. Just making sure. Now this one's a little bit different because the music will kind of match the tone of what this guy is talking about. But I'll let you be the judge. You can decide if you like it or you think it sucks. Come on, man. Any other time I try to rewind it, don't want to rewind it, you can't wait to press play on me. Give that a second.
She's alright now. She's pretty upset, but I don't think she's gonna have any more problems. You bullied at school? Mm-hmm. Bad? Pretty bad. Have you beaten up? Mm-hmm. Well, what was this all through school? Probably up until about halfway through grade 6. Well, it stopped? Mm-hmm. Why did it stop? Fought back. What happened? Oh, there was this little prick and he'd been bullying me for about 2 years. And this one day, you know, we're playing down ball and he just started getting stuck into me. You know, I started crying and he just kept following me, just kept saying shit to me, just wouldn't leave it alone, you know.
Mm.
And I just grabbed him and threw him up against a wall and just beat the absolute fuck out of him.
And he stopped.
He sure did. It's always better to give than receive.
Is it?
Fuck yeah.
Why do you say that?
Well, you gotta fight back, you know? Otherwise
what?
Otherwise people will walk all over you. You know? I mean, that's the thing. I wasn't looking for trouble as a kid. You know? But I learned there's people in this world who will take and take till there's nothing left here.
See, dude, his accent is a bit heavy. You know, it totally is. It totally is. It's really difficult to understand. I had to rewind it a couple of times to catch it. But he's talking about being bullied in school. Let me give you the breakdown, dude. This is from a television show. Maybe I shouldn't be ratting myself out. Am I dry snitching right now? I don't know. Let's see. I like this Outkast song. Even though it's like a generic fucking... Yeah, what is... Try snitching to reveal a secret or to draw unwanted attention to another person under the guise of doing it accidentally, doing it for a person's own good or being helpful. Oh, Jesus. Well, people have been dry snitching on me my whole fucking life, bro. That's not even cool, dude. That's not cool at all. I didn't know that's what that meant. I could have been using that a long time ago. Fuck, bro. Ain't that about a bitch, dude? But yeah, they're totally dry snitching on me all day. And I just ratted my fucking self out. That's no good. But look, it's from a show, Mr. In Between. Talked about that show on here before. It's a great fucking show. Loved it, dude. One of my favorite. 100%. Top 10 classic for me personally. But it's everything that I want. It's got action. Not a lot of bullshittiness. There's a little bit, but every show has a little bullshittiness, okay? It's not crazy. Nobody gets sick every 5 fucking seconds. Okay, the fights are real almost. Like they're not, this guy is not James Bond, bro, walking around Australia just fucking people up for no reason. They're realistic looking fights. Like when he kicks somebody's ass, dude, it's legit. It looks the way that a guy that looks like he does would kick your ass. Just wild. But he's sitting down around a fire with a girl that he's hooking up with. And she's trying to figure out why the fuck is this dude so crazy? Because earlier in the show, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, this is not going to give away any big plots to the story. But, you know, just in case you want the whole thing to be a genuine experience, just hang up now. But they're out at a game somewhere, I think. I don't remember what they were doing. Maybe they were at the store. Who fucking knows? I don't care. It doesn't matter. The point is they were in the car, right? They were in the car, and this dude goes to do what any rational person would do and back up to go out of his parking space. But there's these two cunts that are sitting behind him that decide that they want to get cute and they don't want to move their fucking car. So now he lays on the horn a little bit and he's like, hey, do you mind? Like getting out and trying to back out here. You know, he doesn't say it like that. He's very polite about it. He doesn't make a big deal of it. And then the other guy, because there's two fucking assholes in the truck, the other guys decide that they want to get cute and they get out of the truck. And they go walking over to the car and they're like, come on, motherfucker, you want a piece? Before the guy could even finish saying, Come on, motherfucker. If you want some, come get some. He got punched in his fucking head. Like he should have. The guy beat the shit out of him and his fucking buddy. And his girlfriend is horrified. She's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You couldn't have talked your way out of that? Why did you have to resort to violence? And you did it rather quickly, too. It seemed almost natural to you. She doesn't know this fucking guy kills people for a living. We do, but she doesn't. But that's all right. I mean, he's a good guy, man. He's not an asshole. He's just doing a job. That's it. It's not personal. If anything, it's what separates this guy from a lot of the other cunts in this fucking show is that he doesn't do shit for personal reasons. I'm here to get paid, and that is it. I don't want to do this to you. You brought this on your goddamn self. But later on, they're sitting around the fire and they're having this conversation. She's like, well, were you bullied as a kid? He's like, yeah. I got beat up all the time. All the fucking time. Until eventually, I didn't get beat up anymore. Because I fought back. And he's like, it's always better to give than to receive. And she's like, you really believe that? He's like, fuck yeah, dude. He's like, the one thing that I had to learn, and I'm paraphrasing what he said, because the one thing I had to learn the hard way in this life is that there are people who will take from you until there's nothing left to take. And you have to stop them from taking from you, from taking advantage of you, from beating you up. You need to take charge of the situation and give somebody a swift kick in their ass if they deserve it. Don't be a pushover.
I used to get angry about it, Lloyd. I used to get angry myself because I couldn't do nothing about it. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I was weak. You know what I mean?
See, now I don't know about you. I don't know what kind of life that you lived, but I certainly felt at a point in my life, and sometimes I still do. We're honest here. I can talk to you about this, but I still feel sometimes I get mad at myself for not. I think about shit that happened back in the day. Like, dude, why let people treat me that way? Like, I should have just hauled off and beat the shit out of them. But I was afraid. You want me to tell you the truth? You want me to lie to you and say it's because I'm a fucking tough guy and I didn't want to kill anybody? I mean, that's also part of it. Because let's face it, we both know that I got the luck that if I punch some fucking fag in his face, he's going to hit the ground, have an aneurysm, he's going to die, and I'm going to jail for the rest of my fucking life. Because this dude wanted to play tough guy, right? Now I got to do life in prison because you decided to have an aneurysm right fucking now. You couldn't wait. Couldn't go home, take a nap, eat some dinner, get seen by other people, establish an alibi, and then have the decency to drop dead, dude. You had to do it right now. But, dude, I mean, I think everybody goes through that. And if you don't go through that, then maybe you're the person on the other side of this problem. Maybe you never thought about it before. Maybe I'm opening your eyes to some new shit. Or maybe you're like, you know what you need, nerd? You need a pair of fucking underwear pulled over your eyebrows right now. That's what the fuck you need. Trying to talk to me about being a bully. You're a 30-something-year-old man. You need to mind your own goddamn business. That's what you need to do.
Like I remember, I took a razor blade out of the bathroom cupboard.
This is where it gets deep, dude. I started to feel bad for myself. That I couldn't protect myself. That I wasn't doing anything about this shit. So I decided, like, I'll give you the clip notes for the rest of the clip so you don't have to try to piece together what is he saying. Especially because the sound quality is not the greatest. I recorded it on my phone and then emailed it to myself, dropped it in Audacity, cleaned up the audio the best I could do without clipping it or making it sound terrible on your end, hopefully, and threw it together. But he said, I went into the bathroom, I grabbed the razor, and I said, this is it. I'm gonna top myself, as they say in Australia, or possibly over in the UK. I don't know. BC will have to confirm or deny that. But he said, I had enough. I'm gonna top myself. That's it. I'm gonna kill myself. It's over. And then he's like, I'm sitting there and I got the razor in my hand and now I'm crying because I'm like, Jesus Christ, you fucking pussy. You don't even have the balls to kill yourself. You don't even have the balls to kill yourself. Now, I had to figure out, was I scared of cutting myself or was I afraid to die? So I cut my fucking hand up. And then after that, it was over. He decided I'm gonna kick some people in their fucking face today. That's what's gonna happen. Because I'm not gonna find myself back in this space again.
I went down the swings at the end of the street. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna top myself, you know. I've had enough. Because I was getting into home, I was getting into school, you know. And but I couldn't do it.
And you couldn't
And I feel like
understand
she's
if you
weak
hadn't been
bastard,
through
you
it.
know, you can't even kill yourself, you know what I mean?
Ah, see?
But I couldn't do it. You know? And then I feel like, geez, you weak bastard, you can't even kill yourself, you know what I mean?
Dude, I can't tell you how real what he just said is. I can't even tell you how real that is, dude. Honestly, like, I'm not even trying to be funny right now. That is honestly one of the most true to life things I've ever heard somebody in a television show say ever. Really. Truly and honestly.
I thought, is it because I don't want to die? Or is it because I'm just afraid to cut myself? So I took the razor blade and it cut me in.
Mm.
Anyway.
He says, anyway, and just drops the conversation. That's the end of it. But dude, you hear this music? Doesn't it make you sad and happy at the same time?
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Like, I love this, dude. No shit. I've been listening to this by itself. I cut this track down. It was 6 minutes and change. Dude, just look how calm it is. Like, I relate to what you're saying to me right now, dude. I know you're not using words and you're not even a person and you're just a bunch of sounds mixed together to make some music. But the person that created you is talking to us. Which I know this is on some, spooky shit. Throw some salt over your shoulder, kill a chicken type shit. This is kind of on right now. But honestly, I think whether we realize it on a conscious or subconscious level, I think people communicate through music. And I think we send each other messages, which maybe, if you pay attention, maybe I'm talking to you. I don't know. Am I?
Welcome.
That's all you get. That's all you get. Right, dude? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if other people... Look, I've brought this up to people I know before, and they've all said the same thing. You're certifiably crazy. Nobody... Who says shit like that? But I believe it, dude. I really think the person that made that beat was going through some shit. And when they made it, the instruments are merely a vessel for your soul to speak, dude. Believe in whatever you believe in. Put all the bullshit aside. But there's something. I don't know what it is. It's something that makes us function. Maybe the consciousness, our conscience. I don't know. But that person could have been going through some shit. Could have been on the verge of suicide. And put that together. And using those emotions and channeling it into an instrumental. They've now made some shit that if you, like, I know maybe somebody who's not depressed will not hear that and they will go, well, this is just calm, relaxing music. But to me, when I hear that, I hear somebody that's in pain. I hear sadness in that music. But it makes me happy, though, because when I hear that, I'm like, oh, other people feel the same way that I do. So I'm not the only one that feels this way. And also at the same time, like, I forgot. Because I got Jen was talking and my fucking brain was like, listen to what's going on out there. No, like I'm talking in here, dude. What's happening out there is not important. But it makes me happy too, dude, because I realized something. I was listening to this standing in the parking lot a couple of days ago. No words, no nothing. And I'm just listening to the music and I'm thinking about the podcast and I'm thinking about my life and, the emotional roller coaster that is living day to day, Corona or not, general, just living, And I was like, dude, this is odd that I'm coming to a place that is calm. And I know, like, I'm not going to make a whole lot of sense for people that can't make sense of what I'm saying. The music is calm, right? My mind is chaotic. Everything in my world, majority of the time, is chaotic. It feels like everything is all over the place. Like there's 100 people scrambling around in the kitchen because Gordon Ramsay's yelling at somebody and we all need to get our shit together. That's what it feels like to be inside of my mind. But I listen to this music and I'm thinking like nothing that is going on out here right now like is gonna people do use music for healing, so you're not too far off. Like it's just I feel like it's meditation, if that's even how it works. But I can listen to this just for 6 minutes. I'm in the beat, I'm thinking thoughts, and that's it. I'm not panicking, I'm not freaking out. Like everything is all right. And for the moment, for the short time that this music is on, everything is relaxed. And then as soon as it's over, it's back to chaos again. But for that brief moment, everything has slowed down. Get rid of that. All right, are we back in? Successfully connected. Okay. Now look, I'm going to show you this because I've changed a few minor things. Now you might think this sucks. Or you know what? Maybe I can pull it up. Maybe. Let me try it. Because it's going to sound terrible coming off my phone. I should have put it on YouTube. I fucked up. I didn't do it yet. I honestly just finished it this morning. Not the intro, the entire podcast. With the intro as well. I just changed another detail. I do that sometimes. A lot of times. All the time. Click here to download. Even though I don't need it downloaded because I already have it. Now I'm going to try to play this through the Anchor, which, by the way, if you would like the download link put in the description of the podcast, let me know and I will do it. I will put it because this link right here, I exported. Here's the process. We're going to nerd out real quick. I'll record a podcast on the computer. I put the drops in. I do everything I got to do. Once it's finished, I upload it onto Anchor and then Castbox. And then I export the file off of my phone, which goes to my email. Then I download onto my phone so I can listen to it when I'm walking around and make sure everything sounds the way it's supposed to. But the long and short of what the fuck I'm saying is, if you wanted this link to download an episode, I can put it in the description, unless you just like to listen to it and leave it at that. So let's see. Oh no, it's a different tab now. So I gotta open a different one. Chrome tab. This one. So now I gotta do a test again. Up. Hold on. Okay. Just making sure. I had to make sure that you can hear it. I was testing it to be sure. This is the new one that I just did. Let me know what you think of it. If you think it sucks, if you think it's great. I like it. How about that? Let's just put it that way. I fucking like it. So let me just play it and shut up.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Want a couple likes, a little love on a page. That just make me want to hollow a brother. We supposed to be leaders, but why y'all want to follow each other?
Dude. How nasty is that fucking line, bro? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? He said, oh my God. He said, want a little love, a little like on the page. That just makes you want to hollow a brother. If we supposed to be leaders, then why y'all want to follow each other? I must have rewound that 8 times. And I was like, dude, that's fucking brilliant. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Sorry, I'm listening to it again.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Want a couple likes, a little love on a page. That just make me want to hollow a brother. We supposed to be leaders, but why y'all want to follow each other?
Swim so free.
I've heard 1,000 horror stories this week. So you want to come to me with your little bullshit story? Go fuck yourself, okay?
Shit. They say the early bird, he get the worm. Niggas fucking raw until they get the germ. Cypher till you realize that you smoking sherm. Lessons that these little niggas have to learn.
Ripped her clean in half, bro. The top of her body goes bouncing off the hood of the car that doesn't exist. See, now look, see what I did there? I'm going to tell you why that's clever. Because I should call this episode foreshadowing, is what I should call it. Because I made the intro before I changed the podcast pilot to what it is now. Not pilot, the trailer. The pilot, like it's got to get greenlit for it to go on. Nobody would ever approve this. Are you joking? But I made this before that, and then this gave me the idea. My thought process, if anybody gives a shit, going through it was, you know what would be cool to do if you're changing stations and, you know, as you're going through it, if a story popped up, you know, but I don't really have any good stories. And then I went, fuck, well, I got that file that Demo sent me. I can go look through that and see if there's anything on there. And sure as shit, right at the end is the fucking Sherman story, dude. So I was like, I'll use that. Perfect. And I popped that in there and I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just make it a pilot for the fucking podcast then? So that'll be the first thing that people hear when they go on. So this way it sets a precedent immediately, which is, okay, first of all, we're not shy talking about drugs. Even though we're not crazy. We don't do crazy shit, but we're not shy of having a real conversation. Okay, I want to tell a story. It's a little embarrassing. It's a little out there. Maybe not everybody's going to understand that, but I'm just putting it out there. I'm not afraid to be who I am and tell my story. I can't tell somebody else's story. So, somewhere in there was a point, and hopefully you understood what the fuck I was saying.
Soccer bopper, more fun than a pillow.
Married couples who have spent years quietly pitying single people, especially those of us who don't have children, have to answer this question. How you like me now?
That's the shit. Bro, I'm gonna sing. Hold on.
That suits me just fine, mister. Doesn't bleed forever.
Now, I know that's horrifically disrespectful, but I thought that was funny. Talk about kids, and a guy says, it suits me just fine, mister. Nothing bleeds forever. Like, in other words, she can't get pregnant all the time. Even though she really can, it's a play on words, supposed to be funny, but it's not funny when you over-explain it. And now people are like, dude, we got it. We're not that dumb. I don't know. Why are you being weird? I don't understand what's happening right now. Look, these things are going to happen. But that's what it is. A lot of the times the intros aren't even going to make sense. Not every episode is going to have an intro. Right? I'm not going to do it all the time because I don't want to spend... I want it to happen genuinely the way that it has been happening, which I'll be in the throes of watching some shit and I'll have to stop and rewind and go, using that. I could use that. I was just watching Lethal Weapon 4, and in the beginning of the movie, they're talking about jaywalkers. I could have used that, but that is already done. That mini podcast is already out. It's been out, but it doesn't mean that I can't go back at a later time, record the audio, go try to find a beat that's going to match up decent to it somewhat if I can find one, and put it on a different intro as a different intro for a different episode. But they're all not going to make sense. They're all not going to be connected to what the subject matter of the podcast is. It's just stuff that I have fun throwing together. Now, I know there's probably some people out there that are like, dude, I don't want a 3 to 6 minute fucking horror show of clips and some annoying instrumental music. Who the fuck you think you are? Beethoven? For some reason, I came here because I want to hear the story that you're going to tell or whatever dumb shit is that you have to say. And by you prolonging my listening experience for 2 to 6 minutes for me to listen to this hot garbage, I'm not very happy with that, sir. So, look, if you're opposed to it, what can I tell you, dude? I know I could easily cut it out. But look, the shows are an hour. Sometimes they're a little bit less. And I figure, if anything, it adds uniqueness, right? Now, I know we're getting in a whole different territory with, that brings you extra problems with monetization and shit like that. But I'm not concerned with monetization right now. I'm concerned with making content that I can be content with. Let me say that again. I'm concerned with making content I can be content with. What does that mean? That means that after I make it, I'm not going to want to blow my fucking brains out. Okay? That's what that means. I can't be worried about making money right now. That's not the focus. The focus is making some shit that I can live with. And be happy that I'm leaving behind. That's what it is. We didn't have all this shit years ago, dude. So why should I not take advantage of it? And I know a lot of this shit is going to be dead and buried. Nobody's ever going to find it or care about it. But maybe someday this is going to help somebody. Maybe somebody that knows me, I don't know. But plus I enjoy doing it because I get to have an open dialogue, and I force myself into corners. I'll challenge my own thoughts. Right? See, like right now, what's going through my mind is like, dude, you said a lot of shit about Jewish people before. You know, people that don't know you probably will hear that and they will take that the wrong way. To which I was saying, I mean, what do you want me to do? That's how I feel. It's honestly how I feel. I think it's stupid for anybody with any belief system to put the rest of us in jeopardy because you want to be selfish. Having said that, you know, outside of that, I don't care what you believe in. Worship whatever you want, however you want. Doesn't matter to me. I don't give a shit.
This one is my size, but this one is loose.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks a little bit.
I might have fucked up and mixed up your size with mine with this one. You got a mask that fits you, Kevin. You suck all the time.
Well, I mean, I actually think that
For some reason, the bunny's just blurred the fuck out.
the bunny is dope. I like the bunny. It's a throwback to Hot Topic days,
Now
dude.
reverse it.
I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Oh shit! And there's the classic. This is the original one that I got. I don't know if you can see
Yeah.
the spider webs and the spiders on it, but I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm going.
That you can what?
I'm going with this one because it could be like, oh, one side for girls, one side for guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, but this one I'm going to put the silver puffy paint on the spiders.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
just to pop out the spider.
Plus, this is Halloween stuff. Like, I like Halloween shit, and there's orange fabric as well. I think that is like
Yeah.
this, but I like the bunny.
I had Japanese.
See,
Cotton.
you suck big time, bro. How you like that? This bunny is rude, and he talks shit all the time.
And did I give away my fabric that had the Cookie Monster?
I think so. I know. Shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, no. Mister, oh, you got a lot of shit in here, Jen.
Well, I mean, dude, you do. This is your whole place. This whole place is you all day.
Because, I do a lot of different things. He tagged me in
I didn't tag you in
videos
shit.
or photos.
What?
Hold on, I have to grab my phone.
What I was gonna say
It was off of a Boost logo.
was attempting to be funny, which was if you spent enough time in this apartment and something happened to me, that my presence is felt so little around here that I could die and you would report me missing. Even though I live here, you wouldn't know. But see, it doesn't. Whatever I was gonna say earlier was better. Lapping a Bird shared an album with you. Google Photos. Replies stopped to receive shares. I didn't. That's from a month ago. I don't know what I shared with you, but don't click it because I don't remember doing that. Anything I want to, I could just email you.
And I know. And
Ship alert. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's the new way the telemarketers are getting down now. What?
nothing.
That's the new way they're doing shit now, is they're texting you saying, oh, you got a delivery from Amazon or eBay.
And this time.
Fucking Bernie Sanders, you fucking cunt. I just got done with
Bernie
this fucking
Sanders
guy.
shouldn't even have my number.
He just quit, so he can go fuck himself. Hi, Jen. It's Catherine with Bernie 2020. Hope you are staying healthy in these times. This pandemic has underscored the need for Medicare for all, which Bernie has been fighting for his entire life. Well, how long has he been around? I know.
Is he a dinosaur?
He's old, man. He's an old man. Which Bernie has been fighting for his entire life. We need to ensure that every worker can stay on the payroll and every American can get the care that they need, regardless of their income. Are you in for Bernie? As we drop out of the fucking race, why are we sending messages? They just sent that yesterday. You just received it today.
Yeah.
And an hour ago, he dropped out of the presidential
I
race.
just got basically all these today.
I think it's funny that who's the other asshole? Oh no, it's for Bernie as well.
Yeah, I got all of them today.
And then I got Republicans.
That's why my phone was going the fuck off.
I got Republicans hitting me up. They're all in my email. They're in the mailbox. They're trying to add me online. Show me ads online. Ugh, unfucking believable.
I didn't have to fucking wait for it to download.
Stupid. I gotta grab a drink, so I'll be back in a second. In the meantime, I'll play the intro. You listen to it or mute it if you want. That's up to you.
Take that as a hint that now is a good time to shut the fuck up.
Right when the girl saw me, she goes, "Hey, I bet we'd have really cute kids." I was like, "All right, I bet we'd have great sex." And she goes, "Whoa, slow down." It's like, slow down, you're 9 months ahead of me. Oh, sorry, is that a me too?
Well, now I know why you had that cannon so handy. You packed the place up, got drunk, then you stopped and thought about it. Decided that life wasn't worth living anymore, was it? Well, hell. Don't let this little fiasco with the kid ruin your whole afternoon. By all means, go ahead, act like the two of us ain't even here and blow your goddamn brains out. God damn! Oh, but no, seriously, man, I know where you're coming from, man. I do.
What about you? Where's your dad?
No idea.
When's the last time you saw him?
1977.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yep, came into my room, said, "PD, I got an important job for you, and you need to wake me up 5:30 tomorrow morning." Ecstatic because he never asked me to do anything I didn't even know if I existed in his eyes, so it was a big deal. I was so excited I set the alarm clock. I could barely sleep. I just watched it all night. It went off at 5:30. I snuck into his room. I gingerly wake him up. He smiled at me, first time I ever saw him. Smile. But he had his bags packed by the front door. He picked him up, put him in the back of his car, and drove away. Last time I ever saw him.
So funny. Oh my gosh. My dad would never do that. He loved me.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Ugh. Shit. I made it back in time. Good for me. Let's see, would you be able to hear that? My dad would never do that. He loves me. One of the best scenes in movie history, dude. Whew, shit. I guess it took me an hour to shake the fucking rust off, dude. I don't know what that's all about. I'll tell you that shit right now. No idea. Man. Been all over the place. Played a bunch of shit that really don't matter. I guess it's a good thing I didn't attempt to do a podcast with all this bullshit. And then I realized by bringing it up, I didn't have as much to say about it as I thought that I did. Nowhere close. I guess I thought I felt strongly about it, and I guess I don't. So that's a good thing too. You sort through a lot of shit. I guess it feels a lot stronger in my mind than it actually is, which I guess is a good thing about bringing it up. And you realize that, so you don't hold on to everything for so long, especially when it doesn't really matter. Because then by bringing it up now, hopefully that won't continue to pop in all the time, and I could just be done with it. But yeah, dude, I got fucking Republicans hitting me up from all over the place. And I don't know why. I actually don't know if I've ever even registered as a Republican in my life. I know during the fucking what was it? The last governor election, as a matter of fact, they were trying to declare me a Republican, even though I was voting for Murphy, because he was supposed to legalize weed in the first 100 days. And I know he's a Goldman Sachs guy, whatever the fucking name is, for Chase Bank. You know, I know all these things, but I thought because he was a numbers dude that he would do it. He didn't do it. Hopefully it'll be on the ballot this November, because we should all have a pass right now. We should all have a pass right now where everybody says, fuck it, do whatever you want. Well, not do whatever you want, but you know what I mean. And we'll just leave it at that. We're going to pretend like nobody knows nothing right now. And then when this is all over, everybody goes back to the way that it was before. Don't fuck around. Okay, fine. But everybody should get a pass. It's a very serious thing that is happening right now. And I don't think it's right that there's still people that have to walk on eggshells on top of everything else that's happening. I mean, I guess that's just the way that is going to be. Nothing to be done about it. Oh, that might be the worst. The one I was just looking at might be the worst intro I've ever done. I know this is probably not interesting. It's probably not interesting to anybody to be going over intros that I made for the podcast, but I want to show you one more before I leave it alone. Just because, I mean, I know you're going to hear them. If you listen to the podcast, you will hear them in upcoming episodes, which, by the way, I had to pull up. I mean, dude, the first episode of June is officially in the books, bro. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 episodes. Pre-recorded, gift wrapped, and ready to go. For you. But that's not... Which one was it now? It wasn't... We're on episode 65 is the last one that was released. If you were curious, Clerks is the next one. What was that going to play just now? Oh, okay, that's what it was off of. I got it. I gotta pull it up one more time. My email. Because when I export it, they send me a copy of the link. I guess that's so I can post it if I want to, but I never thought it was important to bring it up before, so I just didn't until just now. So, well, that's not what I wanted. Which one is this? Come on, dude. To do for that, I ain't got time to waste. I hate this song. But you never pop nothing. You need to stop fronting. This is my weakest song. I don't really rap that good no more. Because I stopped trying. Because now I'm rich, bitch. That's how I rap. Hope you enjoyed it. Fucking dumb, dude. That's dumb. There's no defending that. Not at all. Okay, but I'll show you this one. This one is the worst musical choice ever. But the reason why I picked this music to do this is because as the tension, whatever you would call it, builds in conversation, the music goes as well. It builds along with it, I think. But you can decide.
Going on in your brain throughout these shows. It's weird what's going on in your brain throughout these shows.
Crazy.
I always have that thing of like, what if I can't talk or form sentence? Because you're doing this off memory. Like, it's just going.
Right.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
It's just like, you're just saying the things, and you're like, what if I can't? It's fucking great. Your brain goes haywire in the middle.
Shit. Hold on. I paused it. I gotta make sure it's playing. Okay, yeah. It's going. Good for me. Good for everybody. Play it.
Old show.
Yeah,
But then
it's
it
a-
always is fine.
It's a fight or flight, they say.
It's weird what's going on in your brain throughout these shows.
Crazy.
I always have that thing of like, what if I can't talk or form sentence? Because you're doing this off memory. Like, it's just going.
Right.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
It's just like, you're just saying the things, and you're like, what if I can't? It's fucking great. Your brain goes haywire in the middle of the show.
Yeah,
But then
it's
it
a-
always is fine.
It's a fight or flight, they say. And I think getting good at stand-up, half of it is just learning how to control and manage that fight or flight.
Yeah.
'Cause in the beginning, you're just like, wow, I'm on stage telling jokes. There's people staring at me. Holy shit, you know? And then after a while, you're like,
Yeah. Well, sometimes that pops back in.
that's true.
It's like we always talk about when you do TV or whatever, even a podcast where you're like, I can't do this.
Right.
It's that thing of like, why would I think I can do this?
Oh, dude.
This is insane.
I get that all the time.
Especially now when you sell tickets in this fan. Like, we came all the way from fucking Oklahoma
Yes,
to see you, and
yes.
you're like, what?
What?
That's insane.
And you got to tamp down that part of your brain that's going, what the fuck? You can't do this. You suck at everything. You're a piece of shit. You should kill yourself.
And I'm also thinking,
For
you know,
real.
I'm not.
Dude, this happens to me daily. Daily, dude. I'm like, bro, I can't do this. I can't talk. I can't do this, dude. Nobody wants to hear this. What am I doing? Why did I think this was a good fucking idea? Why did I do this to myself? I voluntarily did this. Something's wrong with me.
Smarter than you.
Yes. Who am I?
I'm an idiot.
Right.
That's weird.
I get it. You ever get it too, where you're like at some restaurant, like a Chipotle style, and you're up next, and you're like, I gotta talk to this guy. I don't know. I can't do it. I'm not ready.
Yeah.
And it's just a fucking chooch with a hairnet on.
I don't want these people to think I'm scared and run off. I want to run, but so I just get caught in it. It's just overwhelming. It's just that people think that way about you. And in my mind, I always had a
I mean, I guess that's true. I mean, ironically enough, somebody that I know, like in real life, where else would they be from? I don't know. Just something you say, I guess. Then send me a message on Facebook. It was like, dude, your podcast is hilarious. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. Like, it just, I am surprised that people enjoy it for some reason. Even though I try to make it enjoyable, it doesn't make sense.
Low self-esteem. I said, if these people think much about me, they must not be shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause why would you think about me? Because I don't think I'm shit.
I went through a lot of that shit too, and just feeling like it's a psychological thing. Anybody who feels that and then finds something that they're actually good at, I think that's what makes somebody go for that so hard. I'm never good at. I was never good at nothing. I'm good at this.
The most successful people that ever lived in history are megalomaniac, but they got a low self-esteem.
Yeah.
They don't think much about themselves, but they think they're God on the other hand too.
Right.
You know, those are the most successful people. They're always challenging that doubt.
Yeah.
Making that doubt inconceivable. That's not true. But they still believe it's doubt.
Right.
Even though they prove that it doesn't stop them from succeeding, but they still challenge that, and it still bothers them. They still believe they're nothing. If they made billions of dollars, they still believe they're not shit. That's just how the mind fucks with us.
Yeah, people also think too, like money just buys happiness, and it absolutely is not the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be right inside. Otherwise, none of this shit means nothing.
No, absolutely. They get everything. Then this is something. This is everything. Fuck this. Bah!
Mm-hmm.
This is everything. I waste my fucking life for this. This is everything.
Yep.
Welcome.
Dude, this seriously is some heavy shit all around. And it's funny, I don't have podcast haters, but I do though, because I'm my own hater and fan at the same time, kind of. Not like, oh, it was so great, I love my shit, huh? That's not like that. I mean, like, all right, dude, we did something that I think it sounds okay. I think we can let it live. We can let Ripley out of the lab. We could put the flamethrower down. I think it's going to be all right. We might make somebody smile this week. Who knows, right? But I do it. I put it out in the universe, and I feel better after I do it. It's like, all right, weight has been lifted. I can shut the fuck up now. I don't have any desire to have a phone attached to my ear. I don't need to talk to nobody. I did it. It's done, and I found a way to keep myself sane in this whole shit. Not to mention that I challenge myself to try to always do something different. Like, I force myself to do uncomfortable shit. I can't take the first hour of this live stream back. If I could, I would. I would take it. I would take it and shoot it, like I said earlier, and never talk about it again. Because this is the odd thing is, you would think I would do the same thing with podcasts. But majority of the time, what winds up happening is I'll come in here with low energy, and then while I'm in the middle of talking about some shit, I'll be like, no, this is not, I have to ramp it up a little bit. I don't want people falling asleep at the fucking wheel here. I can't come and sit in this chair and sound like fucking Ben Stein, dude. It's no good. Oh, you don't know who that is? Don't worry. I got you. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but don't tell nobody. No, that is the same guy. That is the right guy. This is the dude. Are you really making references to eye drops from 1997? Do you not know who I am as a person? I'm sorry. Did I upset you? Clearly, you have no idea who I am.
When eyes are red and dry, use Clear Eyes. Unlike the other leading eye drop, Clear Eyes removes redness and as an ingredient to moisturize. Now there's a Clear Eyes for contact lens relief too.
See, I can't be that guy. He sounds the same everywhere. Sounds the same everywhere. Oh, you don't believe me? All right, we'll go to 99.
For red, dry eyes, try Clear Eyes. It removes redness and
Bro, whatever douchebag is recording this off of his television, please fix that shit in post, bro. What the fuck is the matter with you? That sounds terrible.
Johnny Boy Strikes Back.
Yeah, thanks for the seizure, dickhead. You know, now just like Ozzy Osbourne coming to life when these guys sing, yeah, for real. Ironically enough, he's playing on the television right now. I've never actually listened to him before. All right, everybody.
Okay, we're back. My next guest.
Oh.
Legend. He was the star of the MTV's hit reality series, The Osbournes. He also has a new box set out entitled Prince of Darkness. Please welcome Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy. Hey, bite the head off of bats and shit. You know, it's just something that I do. I don't know why I'm Australian all of a sudden or something else. I start talking like Sharon. She's not Australian. Shut up. Doesn't matter.
Isn't this nice? It's you. They're not like that for everyone. This is love for you. Yeah, you look good, by the way. You look fantastic.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do dope anymore. I'm pretty boring now.
Perfect. Let's begin. You don't drink anymore. How long has it been? You almost said a week.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He almost said a week, dude. That's hilarious.
Nearly a year now.
Nearly a year. Congratulations. Good for you. You were once, I know that this is about you. You were once so desperate to get a drink that Sharon used to take your clothes away so you
Let me
wouldn't
tell you
drink.
the story.
Is that right?
What she would do, she'd steal my clothes. I have no clothes, so what I would do, I'd steal her clothes, go in her dresses drinking.
You would dress up in Sharon's dresses and go out drinking?
That's hilarious, dude. I don't think I've ever heard Walk on Water before. Somebody mentioned that just the other day, too. I don't remember why did I see it, but I had to listen to that.
In some pretty weird places.
Doesn't matter. You're wearing a dress. You know?
I remember being in Frankfurt, Germany one time, and I got this green evening dress on, or blue or whatever. And the guy behind the bar goes, "You do not belong in this bar. You must go down to the bar down the road." I go, "This is one of them transvestite bars."
Right.
I didn't really want to go.
You thought you'd blend right in. Now, I'm concerned. I understand that you were burglarized recently. Someone broke into your home?
Yeah.
What happened? Tell us the story.
Well, I sleepwalk a lot, you know.
You sleepwalk?
Because I'm traveling around, I don't get used to where I am, you know.
Right.
So I was stark naked, right? And I'm in my...
You were sleepwalking and you're completely naked.
No, I'm not Adam. No, I haven't even got a leaf on my, you know what. So I walk into...
And you're walking in your own house here?
In my own house in England.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know whether I'm dreaming. I don't know whether it's really happening or what. So, but I look into Sharon's dressing room. I'm there. Open the door, and I see a figure behind the dressing table. I'm going, is this a dream? And suddenly this guy makes a run for the window. So my usual behavior would go, "Sharon, you've got a visitor," and run out.
Right. Well, then let her deal with it.
You got all the panic buttons and all
Right,
that.
right.
I've got one, my legs, and I'm running.
Right.
I do the opposite. I run to. He's trying to get out the window. I got him in a headlock.
You grabbed this person?
Yeah. What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Bro, you're a fucking animal, dude. What do you mean? You're the fucking man.
Headlock, and he's got his ski mask on. And I'm going. I suddenly the thought kind of crosses my mind. I go, what if he gets back in and he gets the better of me? And then also, what if he's gay?
Oh shit!
And I'll lose my jewelry at the same time.
So, do you fight a lot of crime naked? Is that something you do?
Naked crime
fighter, yeah. Well, speaking of your naked body, which I always like to get to, You have a lot of tattoos. I noticed, but someone told me you have smiley face tattoos.
Yeah, well, I hate being alone. I suffer from loneliness. So I just sitting and I got two little pages on my knees.
What? What's this?
Two
Get a
little
shot of
pages.
these. Those are little. Those are two smiley.
And my son is just.
Why do you have smiley faces on your knees?
Well, when I'm pissing people off, they don't want to talk to me, so I'm going to pretend they're alive and talk to them. You know. My son.
To be honest with you.
Dude, Ozzy is the fucking best, bro. The fact that this dude can talk like that and go in the booth and fucking sing the way that he does is crazy. And he's just genuinely funny dude, just being himself, which is fucking great. I keep scrolling on the wrong page.
You don't. They're there because what? Because when people get mad at you, what happens?
What are these? What?
I'm Conan. Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
What did you tell me about that, Shane?
So you have the smiley face tattoos, and then
My son just had it done. It's like a family tradition, an Osborne family tradition.
Oh, okay. So it's something everyone in the family. It's all the Osbournes going back.
The males.
The males in the thousands of years.
My great-great-grandfather
have had smiley face on their knees.
Egbert.
Egbert Osborne. Okay, I'll buy that.
But that's an odd thing, but why not?
No, Egbert Novak.
Now, let's talk about Jack. I read recently that Jack, your son, wants to be a fireman.
Yeah, he comes up with these crazy ideas from time to time. I mean,
well, that's not a crazy idea.
He's not into this fame thing, you know. Like Kelly, my daughter's just done a new record.
Right.
And Jack's doing this extreme sports thing like rock climbing and
Me and Ozzy Osbourne both need subtitles.
Right.
Swimming with sharks and all that stuff. You know.
Do you think he'd be a good fireman?
I think he would.
I don't know why that made me laugh. I just like that. Do you think he would be a good fireman? Yeah. I was just repeating what you said, and you laughed. Well, you hadn't heard it before.
Where is this leading us?
Yeah, nowhere.
Wander around with you. It's
Nowhere. Yeah.
Now,
Dude, he's so great. You know what the shittiest part of watching this whole thing is? I realize as I sit here, I would not have anything to say to this man if I had the opportunity to speak with him. I wouldn't know what to do. Wouldn't know what to say. But I do really I genuinely like this guy, dude. He comes off like a nice dude. I like his music. I mean, it's a little preachy sometimes, but not everybody's perfect.
Last time I visited you at your home once when we shot something a bunch of years ago for the Emmys, and we had a good time. But I noticed that you had to be driven everywhere. You don't drive in Los Angeles.
I can drive, but and I've taken the test in England.
You've taken a test in England?
About 4 or 5 times, but I was so stoned.
You kept failing the test
every time. But I can drive great. But I'm dyslexic.
No, you clearly can't drive great.
I can drive, but they don't like my driving. You know, I mean, I get home.
Oh, the instructor doesn't like your driving. You get home is the important thing.
Yeah, sometimes in a police van and.
Boom, boom. So, well, what is your problem when you drive? What bothers you? What do you find difficult?
Back in those days, I'd drink too much booze or take too much dope, and I'd pass out. I'd just do a 3-point turn. I'd be like,
right, okay.
Oh shit!
You said that if you had to do it all over again, because you just sort of wrapped up the Osbournes, but if you had to do it all over again, you wouldn't do it.
Oh no! I mean, you have cameras 24/7. You
Fuck
get
that.
pissed off some days, you know.
Right. So now you're going to look forward to you go and you make a sandwich or something, and there's not a camera right there in your face. Right.
Well, but saying that, we had that Dr. Phil round to do the final thing on Saturday, and we haven't actually had the film crew in the house for about 4 months now, and they all came back, and it was kind of like, oh, I miss you, you know.
Right.
We kind of made friends. We became good friends.
With the crew and everything. So now that's done. Are you going to stay in the same house? You guys going to live in the same house?
Oh, don't talk me out. Do you know, no, this is no lie. We have either rented or, well, not we, I should say, my wife and I have either rented or bought in 25 years, 27 houses.
God damn.
27
houses in 25 years. That's fucking crazy. I've been alive for, I think, going on 36 years. I think. I don't know how old I am. You know what? I'm going to go, in my head, I'm going to go over every place that I can remember living. All right. There's one, move to the gate. But a post. That's 2. 3 is the market. 4. Sam's. It's fucking apartment, house, apartment. I think in the 30-something years I've been alive, dude, I've lived in 10 different places. 27 houses in 25 years is fucking crazy.
So when we bought this last one, where we filmed The Husband, I said, Sharon, darling, I love you, but can we at least let the paint dry on this one, you know?
But you think she's going to move you again?
She's got people come in and say you're going to move us. I go, I don't know. You know, everybody else knows by me, you know.
So she could already be living in another house, and you would now. You're like, I can't find the bathroom. Well, the Prince of Darkness box set's in stores now, and look for Ozfest this summer.
Yeah.
And you know, you look fantastic. You look great. It's very nice to see you doing so well.
Thank you.
It's a very nice guy, Ozzy Osbourne. We'll be right back. Trace Adkins, stick around.
Now I would look up that song, but it would get blocked immediately. Unless somebody's just reporting my fucking videos, which I wouldn't doubt it. You don't dominate English until you understand Ozzy Osbourne speaking. Yeah, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do dope. Also, Ozzy, I talk to my knees. Fucking craziness, dude. I think they should have taken it away. Let's see. Only the original version. Yeah, fuck that. That sounds terrible. Just sounds like, get the fuck out of here. Now I know you can easily beat Ozzy's music up, be like, oh, it all sounds the same. When the dude does it right, bro, he does it right, dude. I'm not a metalhead though, so there's shit that he probably does that I won't enjoy. But that's all right. That's all right. We're not all supposed to like the same thing. Know what I mean? Let's see what this is. 10 unforgettable moments of Ozzy Osbourne's life, because we have to see and hear everything that a person does from the moment they become famous to the moment we bury them in the fucking ground. And even then, we better be part of the funeral arrangements, even though we have no idea who this person actually is outside of the star that they are.
Ozzy Osbourne. Hi, Night Flight fans. We're talking with the one and only Ozzy Osbourne. Good evening, Ozzy.
This
What?
is a plain black.
Good evening,
With the bunnies.
Mm.
Oh, I could do the opposite too with this, with that.
These look like mini thongs.
Yeah, they do.
Like I got a thong on my face.
Well, this one is
Way
for,
too small.
Well, this one
for
is
me, for you. This is probably the right size.
Well, this is the kid one.
It looks like a thong, for real. You should get the lace material and
I do have lace.
put the straps on and make it look like a thong.
Oh, like panties.
Yeah, right. See? Oh, Batman.
And I even
Fucking
got pink
asshole.
lace. Here, show me what you talk about. Here's this lace.
Like, I don't know. I just pictured it in my head.
Here's
Like,
her
if this is a fucking thong, you could take some of this shit and put it, like, make it look like,
Or this one. Well, this one would be for the black.
you know, I don't know how you would do it, but you can make it look like a fucking thong.
Listen.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if the idea would hold the water.
Shit. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Wait, keep it on.
Well,
I had to reverse it because this is the design.
yeah, I know.
Do you want me to grab?
That's why I put the black one on.
Oh. Well, it's fucked up, you know, with the camera. You know, I think I'm grabbing the right side.
Because now you look like a gypsy woman like that, so that's no good either. But you see what I'm talking about. You I don't know if it's possible. I'm just saying I thought it was a good idea at the time.
Trying to get your size.
I curse you thinner.
This one might not be good. Oh shit! It's dripping.
What's dripping?
My lace. Oh, you can see this one.
Those smell terrible, by the way.
Yeah, well, you know, they've been in my fabric drawer.
Ugh.
You know, this is my sexy fabric, you know, that you like. But not this, you know. I haven't, you know, had an idea for these.
Well, I just gave you one.
Well, here, put it on. I want to see if this
the
works.
Fuck. Like, I'm not.
You're looking for it, it's on your fucking ear.
Yeah, shut up. I think it was just a good idea. I don't think you're going to be able to. Well, no, maybe. I guess that kind of works. You know, because it looks like underwear. But I don't know if people are going to be smart enough to get that that's what it is.
To like put it here and down, you know, under here.
Yeah, and put a little bit of a.
Because.
All right, come on, man. I want to be able to breathe in here if you don't mind.
Just real quick. They're like real quick, my ass.
Yeah, not at all. It's not at all quick. Sounds like some shit I would say to you. Just real quick.
There
Come
you
on.
go.
Just real quick.
You do. You get the idea.
Yeah.
You know, lift up your chin. Oh. Dog be there. Oh hi, yeah. I'll do something. But not for this one, because this one is
I was
a
just
kid.
saying, I know. I would
Yeah,
hope
like,
not.
Fucking, what do you have? Panties on your face, little one?
Yeah, don't. Yeah, I would hope not. But there's some freaks out there that would probably like that shit. though.
There was one lady on Facebook. Oh, not a lady. Not CJ. Shit underwear. on
I
his
know. I
face.
seen it.
I know.
I was here. I watched the whole thing.
No, I was about to say it was a chick with panties on her face, and it wasn't. It was a guy with his own undies.
Ozzy.
Hello there.
How are you?
Fine.
Ozzy.
You get all these crazy people that come and throw this junk on stage, and and I thought it was one of these rubber bats. I picked it up, and it was a real bat.
Was it alive?
Well, it was till I bit the head of it, The taste of bats is very salty.
Yeah, it's Ozzy's fault. It's all Ozzy's fault. The coronavirus, he did it. He started it. It's all his fault. You got to blame Ozzy.
Taste of salt.
taste like anything else?
Well, yes, but I can't really say that on the air, can I?
What the fuck am I doing? I'm stuck on the Weather Channel. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
What do you do to relax?
Smoke marijuana.
You were joking when you said that, of course.
Yeah, right.
Can you help me? Come on, bro. Fucking
I
man.
don't listen to new metal bands. I don't listen to go, give me the top 10 of the new metal. I gotta. One of the dangers of that is if I start to like it, if something gets in my head, it'll come out my mouth, you know.
So you listen to a lot of Justin Bieber? Is that what we're gonna? Justin Bieber?
Who the fuck's Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Ozzy Knotwood! You could be done for manslaughter! Oh, he's going to the side of the house.
Oh shit.
Ozzy!
The lights to the window.
Is this kid really shredding right now? That would be crazy. Nah, he's not. That would be dope if he was, though.
Ozzy? Holy shit.
No! You can do it, Ozzy!
Bite his fucking head off. Right.
Hit him in the flash! Get here, Ozzy. I won't touch you.
Snooki, she's not even happy right now.
Hey, who bought the fucking midget?
Oh shit.
Go fuck yourself, honestly.
Oh, you don't pull up and fucking speak.
I don't like you.
Hey, you just shut the fuck up and come and blow me.
That was whatever you did today.
Just because I'm a Mexican.
Who remembers?
Oh shit.
So fucking it never ends.
That's fucking fantastic. I didn't know he did a Jersey Shore parody. That looks like some bullshit I would have made. If I was smart enough to be able to figure out how to do it. Who's 10 musicians who surprisingly didn't die from drugs? Keith Richards, Ozzy Osbourne, fucking Eric Clapton. Who else? I don't know. Other people, I'm sure. What am I even doing? I think I've tortured everybody enough. I'm pretty sure I tortured everybody fucking enough, dude. You know, let's just click on the list. This is the last order of business. I just want to see. Well, look, yeah, you see, I called it. Some of them. That's how predictable this is. Look at Iggy Pop and the Stooges, Eric Clapton, Slash, Steven Tyler, Brad Wilson, Lemmy Motorhead. And I guess that's it. Oh, yeah, I guess that dude did pass away. I don't know from what, though. Let's see who his number... Let's see who these fucking people are. Steven Tyler, who's this?
Number 10, Iggy Pop.
All right, don't care. This is Clapton, right?
His 16.
Yep. Guns N' Roses. Steven Tyler.
Wilson needed more than just good vibrations.
I can't stand the Beach Boys, so fuck them. I don't care.
However, he made it through, and now Brian's back. Lemmy Kilmister.
Okay, next. Who the fuck is that?
Gowan. He should be the face of anti-drug and anti-drinking campaigns.
Ugh, I'm not interested in that. Next. That's the worst Black Sabbath song that there is so far that I've heard, and I don't care if you don't like that. I just said that you could blow my balls at the back of my ass. However that saying goes, that's what you can do.
But it was Nikki Sixx who sank deepest into drugs.
Oh yeah, Nikki Sixx. All right, that's it. Are we done?
Honestly, I could not resist. I just.
All right, great. I'm sorry. I wish I could care. I just can't muster up the courage to give a good goddamn. Like, dude, everybody struggles with things, bro. What can you do? Wonder what the underground bands looked like. Oh, dude, can't even imagine. They must have been. I mean, who even knows? Maybe they didn't even make it past the underground. I mean, fuck, dude. Nirvana just happened to get lucky, honestly. Let's call it like it is. Those dudes, you know, Alice in Chains, but they're also kind of mainstream, I guess. I mean, I don't know, dude. I have to imagine the people underground didn't really do that well, unless they only hit their stardom after they gave it up, which could be very likely in some scenarios, but still. I don't know, man. It's kind of fucked up. And I realized that I could take sections of these live streams and make them into a podcast episode because, you know, most people will have not heard them, so it wouldn't make a difference. But then I would know that I'm cheating you motherfuckers out of some new shit. Although, that's not to say that in the future I won't go to it if I need to make sure that I got something up. But right now, we're all good. We got 9 episodes in the fucking bank, dude. I mean, Jen's going to be making masks for the next couple of days, so it looks like I'm going to be sitting in this chair. I mean, honestly, when this is over, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I didn't charge my phone. I'm all fucked up. I probably got like 2 minutes on YouTube before it will die. But I'm going to do what I can with it. I have no idea what the next podcast is going to be. No idea, dude. What is that? Oh, fucking Fat Joe. Ugh. It makes me so fucking sad that they all sold out. What's Love? Bro, you were a fucking gangster, dude. Whatever, it's the game. It's the industry. It's what it is, what they do. Maybe I should make a fucking... Since we're in the vein of music right now, and I covered all the albums I did have, maybe I should talk about how some of the artists that I used to listen to and their change over the years of what their music turned into, and you know who's left still standing out of everybody that I listened to when I was a kid. Gotta tell you, not that many. Ja Rule, nowhere to be found. I mean, I can go back to DMX albums, no problem, but I mean, active right now, out and around making music, there's not that many, dude. Pun, X, fucking Paz, but he's newer even. Lux. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe we'll do that. I'm not sure. All I know is I want to get up. I've been in here for damn near 3 hours, First hour is rough as shit. Apologies for that. Hopefully, if you watch this in the future, wherever you are, look, this is why I don't bring up the virus on the podcast, because it brings down the whole vibe. And so I try to avoid it whenever I can, which is why I'm talking about everything else but that. I mean, sure, it might be sprinkled in and around different times, but trying to do what I can to avoid it. Look, this is a goddamn mess. I've been rambling for damn near 3 hours. It's time for me to get up and go find something to do that doesn't involve staring at a computer screen or opening my mouth. I realized 5 minutes after starting this damn thing, I had nothing to say. And I somehow stumbled my way through it, and here we are. But shit's all set up. Laughing at Birds every Saturday at Laughing Birds Pod on Twitter, or on Instagram rather, at Laughing Birds on Twitter. Follow the accounts, clips, and artwork is posted daily. I should have been plugging the mask, but that's a different thing. We'd have to figure that out anyway. But we'll figure all that shit. I don't know. Fucking DM me, whatever. My fucking deals are there. You know what it is already. Terrible way to close it out. Saturday, Clerks, be there and be square. How about that? Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. I'm shutting off.